How's it going? Sonny, as you can see by my hands. Today we have the Union Gomez from Mezco Toys. We're gonna go take a look at what he comes with, some features of him, what I think of him, and then you go make your decision based off of what I said. Sound cool? Alright, dope. Let's get to it then. First off, you have Union Gomez. If you take a look at him, he has a little hard hat. The hat does come off. You can pull his ears off, or antenna, I guess those are called. And feelers, I don't know. I know one of y'all bugologists is gonna come up and be like, those aren't antennas, those are something else. I call them antenna. I think they're antenna. You take his little hard hat off, and then he just looks like regular Gomez with some fancy new duds. He has a striped shirt. It's probably Gap or Old Navy. Could be Target, I'm not sure. He has some dirty denim overalls. If DMX is still alive, I could totally see him rocking these in a Rough Rider video of some sort. Got some little patches on the knees in case he has to get down and dirty. He doesn't want to bust up them kneecaps. He doesn't want to make it look like the torn, ripped jeans that people buy brand new for a whole lot of money, even though they look ripped and stuff. So he wants to keep his little dungarees pretty good. He got some boots on. Look like some older lugs, if I'm correct. I wouldn't say Timberland. I'd say more Uggs or lugs. I'm sorry, not Uggs. I don't think Gomez would wear Uggs. If you pull up his pant leg, LL Cool J style, you can see he's rocking some white socks as well. So he does have them high up. That way he doesn't develop any sort of rash or chafing on his calf because of them boots. So smart on Gomez for doing that. Comes with this little tool bag here. You can actually take it off and on with that buckle right there. It's a really cool little tool bag. You put some of his tools in these little pouches. Or not in the pouches, but on the little loops there. It does open if you want to put something in there. Got a little sponge. You can take a little sponge out. Put something else in there. Not liquid though. Don't put liquid in there. That'd be dumb. His overalls do have a little hammer loop for his hammer. So we'll see that a little bit. And then he got little back pockets. They're sewed shut. Can't put anything in those. And then you got a little space for an awl or a screwdriver or whatever he wants to put right there. If you notice his hands, he does have gloved hands. I do like that. So he has these open gloved hands. Almost as if he's saying, hey, what's up, pretty lady? And she's like, don't be catcalling me. He's like, ma'am, I'm trying to pay you a compliment. She's like, oh, thank you very much. I thought you were objectifying me as a woman, like if I was some sort of piece of meat. He'd be like, no, no piece of meat has boobs like yours. And she'd be like, oh, how dare you? And then he'd get back to work. So he does have that open hand. He has a matching one as well for the right hand, if I can find it here. There we go. He has a matching right hand as well. His grippy hand, obviously. He can grip stuff. And he does come with the matching left grippy hand. This one actually is a different grippy hand. He has one thumb up, one thumb down. And there's his other right thumb up. His other grippy hand, his left grippy hand. He has a pointer finger hand. He has to be like, hey, be safe. OSHA's about to come through here. Be safe. Act like you're safe. He can do that. If he wants to point with his left hand, he can point with his left hand for any left-handed people. He also has this kind of reaching hand, a little bit different than the hello hand. It's more reaching, as if he was catcalling that girl, and she was like, oh, what's up? Boom, booty grab right there. He has a right reaching hand as well. And he has two fists, obviously, in case he gets into some sort of squabble while he's on the job. He can do that. Say, for instance, they end up fighting. He wins. They break him up. And the dude's like, I could have took you. Boom, middle finger to you, dude. You can't take Gomez. What? Left hand too. So he does come with middle fingers as well. I do like those gloved hands a whole lot. Offer something different for a Mezco figure. He also comes with a little Mezit grub. Also with his own little hard hat. His hard hat can also come off, but he looks too adorable with it. So that hard hat is going to constantly stay on this head. But there's a little grub right there. So put him in the back. He also comes with a welder's mask because he is versatile. He can do some welding as well. Again, you can just put this right on his head. You can take the antenna off or leave them on. I'm going to make things difficult and leave them on. There we go. And slide that over his head. And it goes over his little teeth thing. I'm not sure body parts of a roach. But it does go over those little pinchers. So he can do some welding if he wants to. Now I know some of you may be a hood person like me and you've seen people weld and they just use like sunglasses. He actually has the correct equipment. So we're going to take that back off so we can look at that pretty face of his. There we go. Alright, he also comes with, like I said earlier, hammer for that hammer loop. So I know this is kind of in the way when you have it on there, but you can put that hammer right there. Just like he's a real Bob the Builder cosplayer. He also comes with a pipe wrench because who doesn't need a pipe wrench? This one actually works too. There we go. So some of you dudes out there that are not handymen, you can actually finally own a set of working tools. Comes with that pipe wrench. And these do have some metal to them. This has a metal head. Here's a metal wrench right here. It says lug nuts on it. You can see that there. If I had to make a guess, I'd say it's probably a 21 millimeter and a 22 millimeter. I could be wrong. Comes with a flathead screwdriver in case he has to screw some things in or stab somebody. He's got that right on him. And another flathead screwdriver because you can't ever have too many flathead screwdrivers. Comes with a small crowbar in case he has to break open some boxes or rob somebody's home. Does come with also another wrench here. That's probably about a 19 or an 18 millimeter. Comes with a mallet in case you need to hammer some things and the hammer's going to be too much for you. You can hammer with the mallet. Comes with this blue thing that I forgot what's for. We'll just say it's in case he needs to have hair because he's going to a Dragon Ball Z Comic-Con thing. He can look like a Dragon Ball Z character with that on his head. It comes with some gauges. Those connect up to these hoses here. That way he can look like he's doing some welding work. Speaking of welding, he has these torch right there, torch effect. Which could probably be coupled with this as well. There we go. And get that blue flame, because we all know blue flame is hotter than an orange flame. Which you're probably like, Sonny, there's there an orange flame? Oh, there sure is an orange flame. Mezco doesn't leave you without stuff. So there's that orange flame right there. You're probably like, Sonny, how does he carry all this stuff? Oh, glad you asked. It comes with a toolbox. And it does look like a boombox. It opens. I opened it earlier. There we go. Opens up so you can put the tools inside. Or listen to some music while you're on the job. And you're like, Sonny, what about the little Mezit? Does he come with any tools? He sure does. Comes with a little sledgehammer. You're like, why does he come with a sledgehammer and not Union Gomez? Incorrect. It comes with a sledgehammer as well. And that is metal as well. See, right there, metal. But that is the figure and all his accessories. He's on the Gomez body, so he has his typical articulation. These sleeves do roll up, so they don't hinder his movement very much. So if he wants to run away from the job site, like, oh, we just got paid, I gotta go catch the newest Marvel movie. Let me go. He can run and go catch the movie. There we go, right there. He can run and go catch that movie. He does have thigh swivel in there, as you can see right there. So if he does get injured on the job, he can be like, oh, my leg, workers' comp. I need the union to come represent me. He can do that as well, because he has that thigh swivel. His feet, because of the lugs, they go that much and that much. That's for better ankle support. You might be like, oh, they're not as articulated as I wanted them. Yeah, we're thinking about safety over your stupid pictures, okay? So that's why you can't bend that much. But that is the Gomez figure. And I'm not trying to say because he's a construction worker, he's Hispanic or of Mexican descent. I'm not necessarily saying that. But here he is next to Mexican Namor. As you can see, he's a little bit taller than Mexican Namor. Probably a lot drier than Mexican Namor. Doesn't have wings like Mexican Namor. He's also wearing appropriate shoes for a job site versus Mexican Namor. But there he is with Mexican Namor. Here he is with Mexican Spider-Man. As you can see, Miguel is a little bit shorter as well than Union Gomez. They're both rocking kind of like a bluish material color. He also has spikes on his arm in case Union Gomez needs to cut through sheetrock. He can gladly assist with those sharp blades right there. There he is next to Mexican Spider-Man. Here he is next to Mexican America Chavez. Also taller, rocking denim. Looks like they would, actually, that could probably be that fool's daughter. I don't know who he be messing with, but that could very well be his daughter for all we know. But there he is with the America Chavez. Here he is next to another underwater Mexican, Atuma. He is taller than Union Gomez, barely by a feather maybe. They're both kind of glistening with the light. And there he is next to Atuma. Here he is next to another Hispanic action figure. This is little Sonny. Obviously, he's a little taller for some odd reason. I don't agree with that one. But they're both rocking the denim as well. And they probably get along. Although, if this son is anything like me, he probably can't build nothing that actually will stay up. So, they probably won't get along. He'll probably fight him. Not whoop you too, Union Gomez. There he is next to little Sonny. And here he is next to a Canadian, Wolverine, obviously. A lot taller than Wolverine. Canadians are shorter in stature. At least that's what Wolverine and Jim Carrey lead me to believe. But if he needed help cutting stuff, Wolverine got his back with them claws right there. And here he is next to a headless Hawk P40. I'm assuming by the body torso, he'd probably be a little bit smaller. This head was messed up. I contacted Mezco. They were like, sure, Sonny, we'll send you out a new head. FedEx lost it, and now I don't have a head for him. But there he is next to headless Hawk P40. You're like, Sonny, I don't have none of the figures. All right, cool. Here he is next to a hatchling, because it's hatchling week. Shout out to the Plunderlings. Shout out to Mezco. There he is next to this little hatchling. And so that is the figure. Actually, you know, you're probably like, Sonny, Sonny, I don't have none of those figures either. Here he is next to a Zen garden that I got from Dollar Tree. Obviously, I haven't opened it. He's taller than the Zen garden. I'm assuming when he's done doing all his union work, all his construction, whatever he's doing, he wants to come home relax. He probably has a Zen garden at his house. There he is next to that Zen garden. Speaking of relax, bam, little TV. I got this little TV from Interspace Caverns when I was a little kid, but I was like, one day I'm gonna need to compare that to a Roach action figure. Voila, here we are today. He is taller than this little TV. It's probably like a 13-inch, 15-inch maybe in his size. He can go home and watch TV, relax on his little striped couch if he wanted to, and be able to just chill and relax after a hard day's work. There he is next to his little TV. Now you're probably like, Sonny, I got Union Gomez because I am also a manual laborer. That's cool. Here he is next to a circuit tester. Obviously, he's going to be taller than the circuit tester. He's not going to be as helpful in keeping you protected as this circuit circuit tester, but he would probably have one of these in his little pouch. If I know Gomez, he has one in his pouch. So there he is next to that circuit tester. So overall, dope figure. I'm glad that Mezco made this one. I don't know why I would have ever wanted it, but as soon as I seen it, I was like, man, that's going to be the figure right there. Probably a strong contester for one of the top figures of 2022 is this Union Gomez, because there's not a whole lot of construction workers out there. I know you can go like, oh, well, what about Bob the Builder? Yeah, that's true. What about Handy Manny? Okay, maybe there are construction workers out there. What about the dude from YMCA? All right, okay, I get it. There's construction workers out there. I made a mistake. Get this figure if you didn't already pick it up. If not, live vicariously through my photos that I'm about to post of him. But as always, I do want to thank y'all for watching, and we'll see y'all next time.